I will certainly appreciate all the effort that goes into each week, and to be able to come on the road and get a victory. It's good, and thought all along, watching Illinois. I know they're a young team, they're talented, and they're well coached, and so you appreciate that. And it wasn't always pretty, and certainly going to be some areas that we can still need to work at and improve upon. But I thought guys kept playing, and it was fun to see other guys have to step up. We'll find out more about JT and Ram and Dakota. Had practiced during the week a little bit, and we weren't sure kind of where he was going to be at, and then wanted to see him kind of go out and warm up, and kind of after seeing that, felt like he wasn't ready to go. But so on the injury front, don't know much more than what you guys do. But it was a lot of guys, like I said, Alec Engel, came up, and Ram lost Ram early in the game and did some good things, and I thought Grosh showed up, and Ferg stepped in, had a big pick. Defensively, I thought came up big in the red zone, needed it, and needed those turnovers because offensively we were inconsistent. But I thought, offensively we finished, and a lot goes into winning a game. You appreciate that from the guys.
Why do you feel like it was tougher on your offense when Jonathan went out? Do you feel like that was difficult to overcome for you guys?
Well, no, I mean, yeah, we think JT is a good player, and certainly a combination of what they were doing, and we didn't convert on some third downs early, and you got to do that to keep drives alive. So certainly we want all of our guys out there, but you got to overcome that. And I thought at times we did, and at times we didn't. So we just got to keep getting better there.
Oh, are you a little tired of saying that after games? We were inconsistent. We didn't maybe play like we wanted to, but I mean, obviously you still won. But
right, and I'm always going to say that, in the sense that I do think there's things that if you do well, you try to build on them, and there are, like the turnover. Don't want to have that. That's something that we've got to continue to do better, and you'd like to go one without one. I think that absolutely is one where what we're going to keep talking about, or is this who we're going to be? I think we got to own that, but it's you always think there's things that we can get better at, and you want to, and then we want to make sure the guys know that and focus on that, because and you got to give them specifics, and so that part, I'm always going to look for those, and coaches are always going to look for that, and the guys are wanting that. So I think yes, in some ways that, but they'll also always, you hope that's doing our job too.
What's your assessment of the way Alex played today?
I thought, there was some moments where he was good, and obviously he'd like to have the one pass back, and but I thought his decision making, on a lot of plays was good, and it was tough. I didn't feel like a lot of times offensively we were really in rhythm, and so I think that we want to look at that and see what are the things we can do to help guys, not just the quarterback, but everyone get in rhythm.
Where'd the inspiration from the pass to Dieter come from, the backstory
No,
then?
I mean, it's, thought I had a good chance of fitting this week, and guys did a good job and looked good in practice, so, if the situation was right, and I thought it was kind of the situation you're looking to have in something like that, then the guys executed, it was good.
you're starting to wonder when this team's going to hit its stride. This game hates. I mean,
Right. I think in a lot of ways, there's been some really good stuff going on, and are we as good as we can be? I hope not.
Anything else?
Defensively, without Dakota Dixon having to take over a leadership role in the secondary without Dakota, how you handled that today?
I thought guys were good, and have a lot of confidence in Ferg, and certainly leadership wise felt good there, and Terrell I think is continuing to feel comfortable, and it was cool. It's hard for guys, especially like Dakota, to not play, but he was into it and helped. But I thought certainly had a lot of confidence in Ferg stepping in for him, and it was neat to see him make a big play.
Well, they went at Nick Nelson a lot, and he just quietly seems to be doing his job week in, week out.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of Nick. You know, he's quiet, but he loves to compete, and I thought he had a number of big plays for us.
Well, with Dakota, was it something in practice this week or something from that previous game he's dealing with?
I think it's kind of just something that's been lingering a little bit, so you know, we'll see how that goes this week.
The weather change your game plan on any way?
You're really conscious of it, but I think there's times where, certainly in the kicking game, you know, it was going to, I think, play more of a factor, you know, time in warm-ups, because warm-ups we kind of had a little bit of everything too, and you're trying to assess where's, you know, is it affecting the, you know, what kind of throws is it affecting and whatnot, and so I thought there's times you have to be conscious of it, but I wouldn't say it just dominated a lot of the decisions. You know, I thought you could kind of play through it a lot of the ways.
It's a big hit by Hoffey to end the first half.
Really big, yeah. It was really good, and you know, the way that game was going, there wasn't going to be a, you know, you're hoping, but there's a chance there weren't going to be a lot of points, and so anytime you can get them, and especially if it was a 52-yarder, I think that was big.
With Tyler Johnson, how has he progressed as, you know, number 4 outside linebacker now, working through and having that big switch side?
Right. Well, I think, you know, Tyler's done a great job of working and earning the right to play, and then when he get opportunities, you know, the more opportunities you have, there's more opportunity to make plays, and he's done that last couple games, and that's good to see. And as we continue on in this season, we're going to need more and more guys to step up, and you know, when their number's called, and if you can get any type of help from the guys that maybe not everyone's used to calling their name, that's a big thing for the whole team.
What kind of problems does it present when a guy's rotating quarterbacks within a series like that? I don't know if you've ever done it, but what kind of problems does it present?
I don't know. All right, thanks.